Lisa Vanderpump has been doing a lot of talking. And by the way, Teresa, I think, should be a traitor. If she went into the traitor's house, she would be more clueless than Carolyn Wigger. And I think especially if like she were a traitor and Joe wasn't, Teresa, take the money and kill off your brother if that's going to make you feel better, you idiot. Lisa Vanderpump has been doing a lot of talking and reminiscing about the past. And she said, going back to Puppygate, I mean, are we really fucking talking season 9 in interviews Vanderpump about RHOBH? That, Kyle was in the house and, she just wants to remind everyone that she swore in her kitchen to Kyle, I did not do it. I swore on my children's life I did not do it. And just Kyle didn't believe her. And, you know, she said she did this, and Kyle looked at her in the eyes and said, I don't believe you. We all watched it. And Vanderpump says, that's it. That's it. At that minute, she knew they were done. Of course, we know Ken said, goodbye, Kyle. And, Lisa Vanderpump said that at that moment she knew they were done. Get the fuck out of my life. That's it. Don't call me a liar to my face, which is basically what Kyle did. I don't blame Vanderpump on this. And Vanderpump says, if you're spilling your guts to someone and they still don't believe you, why do you need them in your life? By the way, Kyle said that the number one thing people say to her is goodbye, Kyle. They drive down the street in New York and they scream from the cars, goodbye, Kyle. Well, anyway, Vanderpump said the indifferent and the opposite of hate is not love, it's indifference, and she is indifferent to Miss Richards and that she misses Kyle. So Vanderpump says she misses Kyle. She misses what they had. And they used to laugh for all hours. And, but she can be nice and sweet if she's and civil if she runs into Kyle, but she doesn't want to be. Another friendship ruined by reality TV. It's over. She said PK always has room in her heart and that PK was her friend. They were in the same social circles back in the UK, and Dorit not so much. And that sure she would welcome a speaking to a reconciliation, if you will, with our good friend Pei Kai. Wouldn't that be interesting? I'd like to see that. And Kyle also has been doing some interviews. The Beverly Hills ladies have been rewatching the old shows, and that she says she would do the same thing with my good friend Allison Dubois all over again. She would just couldn't believe Allison was speaking to her like that. Get used to it, Kyle. Very mixed thoughts on Atlanta. Very mixed thoughts. It's Kenya's exit. I mean, look, Britt was really apologetic. She was really sorry. I really see this one both ways. I mean, I don't know. I just look, again, I've said it before. Kenya, like, you just you get rid of someone when they do something to you. You touch me in the real world, I'm going to the police. You threaten me in the real world, I would go to the police. You don't fight back. You Kenya even said it herself, let her do something to me. I'll get this newbie fired. I think she did enough. I think Britt just mentioning the pistols and the whips, I would have just never did this, Kenya, and I just would have gone to production. And I think if you did that, this might have a whole different outcome. She might have gotten fired. She threatened you. But I mean, based on what Kenya did, I mean, I really don't think they had any choice. I'm not so sure we're done with Kenya. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if people think maybe she's gonna come back to the reunion, maybe. I mean, we have stuff to talk about, but I don't know. Maybe they'll have her dial in a statement. I mean, if I were Kenya, I'd be like, I ain't giving you no fucking statement. Either put me on that stage or forget about it. Erika Jane, did you guys see this? She's up to her old tricks again, this Girardi Jane. Brooke Candy, a singer. It's so funny. I ran into people this past weekend on Saturday night, and they know Brooke Candy, and they were talking about this. We all saw in the reunion, and Andy said, congratulations, your song Drip was in Enora, and Erica said, thank you. Thank you. After forgetting the designer she was wearing. I mean, Erica is this like, I am the star. It's all about me. I am not giving credit to the designer whose dress I'm wearing. Well, apparently she's not giving credit to Brooke Candy either. Brooke has spoken out on her TikTok, and this is the thing about people. Eventually, you piss them off enough, and they're going to speak out. So, Brooke has spoken out in a series of TikToks to say, basically, you stole my song, bitch, and you're not giving me any credit. So, she is going on and saying, yes, Andy congratulated her for having the song in Drip. And, Erica said, blah, 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 blah. Um, Brooke Candy is saying, well, at that point, you should have said, I'm just a feature. But yeah, it's not, it is what it is. So Brooke is saying, girl, why couldn't you have used that moment to give me my flowers? Like it's Brooke's song. So why couldn't Erica have said yes? And the great singer, Brooke Candy. It's her song and I'm a feature. Brooke says, basically, she's saying, Erica, you stole my song. You're stealing the credit on a national platform like the RHOBH reunion. I put you on that song on an album, which, mind you, featured incredible artists, and you decide to, instead of just like saying my name and giving me a little bit of credit for my song that features you, my song that features you, you decided to just say, oh, I'm just a feature. You could have taken that moment and given me my flowers, and you didn't. And I think that says a lot about you. Gotta say, I agree with Brooke Candy on this one. Erica downplayed it. Oh, I'm just a feature. Well, right. You could have said it's Brooke Candy's song, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. In her second clip, Brooke revealed that Erica hosted a private screening of Honora at AMC Theater at the Grove in Los Angeles and left her off the guest list. So even if you're forgotten that moment, Erica, you had a thing for the film. You rented out a whole movie theater, it seems, and you didn't invite Brooke. She didn't invite me. That's problem number one. She used it as an opportunity to promote herself. She signed autographs, she took pictures, and then the next day, and here's where it gets really messy. The next day, she made a post on Instagram that said she wanted to thank AMC for letting her use the theater. She wanted to thank all the fans for coming out, and she wanted to thank them and especially thank the movie for using her song Drip. Here we go again, her song Drip. According to Brooke, she wasn't as much as mentioned in Erica's post. Again, this is Erica Jane, you guys. How could I not have a problem? Brooke says. She didn't tag me. That's my song. She's literally taking credit for my song. It's insane. You don't do this as an artist. That's why. She's not an artist. She doesn't get it. You don't do this. It's rude and it's delusional and it's wrong. I don't blame her. I'd be pissed the fuck off too. Then speaking to Erica directly, Brooke said, you can't do that. You can't take credit for my song. Babe, it's on my album, Sexorcism, and it features you, and your feature is incredibly small, and Jesse St. John wrote it. You didn't even write it. You didn't even write it, but it's your song. After seeing Erica's post and despite her lack of acknowledgement of Brooke and Jesse, Brooke chose to reach out to Erica in a kind manner. I was like, hey, Ward, I worked really hard on this song. I would appreciate it. Do. She said, this is what Brooke sent her. She's revealing the DMs. I saw your post on Instagram. It looks great. Congrats on the screening. Would you mind tagging me in the caption? I work hard on that song and the video with a great group of artists, and I also negotiated with the film crew. So Brooke negotiated with the film crew to put that song in the movie. Erica says, done. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But she didn't get